Hey guys, into the end here, back to do the event using the Argenport aggro deck that I just did a deck tech on. I made a very small tweak since then. I added 2 copies of Minotaur Lighthoof, and I believe I removed 1 copy of Protect and that random Roland's Choice to make room for it. I think those are pretty good cards for closing out games that where your opponent has a lot of chump blockers. So let's just go into an event and see how the deck does. Ooh, laggy. Um, okay. It's pretty late. It's almost 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so it's more like close to 6 Eastern Time. I'm actually kind of surprised how fast the event loaded up. I was expecting to wait a little bit longer. So this hand is no good. It's clearly 1 land, and it's a depleted single colored source. Definitely not good enough. This hand is very mediocre with 4 lands and very, very weak units. But I think we can always cross our fingers and hope to draw something good. Hopefully no more lands, because that would be the worst draw. That's not too much better. I think I'm just gonna go balls to the walls here and attack for 5. If this is the deck that I'm thinking of, if you place a shadow, then that deck doesn't have too many things to deal with large units, just the 4 slay. Oh, actually no, it also has banish, if it's the shadow version. But otherwise, he only has what? If it's just these 2 colors, he only has 4 vanquishes, I believe, that could potentially deal with this unit. So, it's a gamble worth taking. Okay, turn 3, he's already at 15, so things are going pretty well. Let's see if there's a 3rd color. Oh, there isn't. This is straight Combre. Okay, then he's in for a lot of pain here. He needs to cast 2 spells to be able to stop. Oh, actually, this becomes a 4/4. And I don't have the Finest Hour to protect it. If he plays a 2/1 Desert Marshal and he double blocks, I lose my unit. I think that's worth the trade. Getting rid of Seraph is not a bad idea. Oh, so I'm just trading it for a Finest Hour. That's too bad. If I had an extra land, if I had been a little bit more patient, I would have saved that unit and just done an extra point of damage. So that perhaps is a misplay. I should have been able to predict that decks like that would run Finest Hour. So that's a mistake on my part for sure. Yeah. But I think it's fine since it didn't make a difference. He still dies. So I guess it's a punt that I can live with. Yeah, so this is how the deck runs. If you draw okay, you end the games very quickly because your units get big very fast. Exactly like the way it plays on regular ranked. But now I have even better cards in it. Nope, no good. Too expensive. We definitely need to have one of our 1/2 drops in our hand for the hand to be keepable. Ugh, gross. We're still gonna play this on turn 2. It's almost as if my cards are not discounted. I'm still playing the Auric Vigilance on turn 2, and I'm still playing the Bartholo on turn 3, because, you know, color requirements. Why couldn't that have been in my opening hand? Praxis. Haven't seen these decks too often. Let's see what it has to offer. Okay, nothing apparently. So I'll attack with only 1 unit, the same amount of damage. Play an X1, like an Varus favorite. That would be pretty sweet. I don't actually have the 2nd shadow that I need. I'm gonna attack with all 3. It does an extra point of damage. still not doing anything? I hope he doesn't have anything scary that just destroys me. Play like a Dawn Walker or something, that would be perfect. And then I can just Fair's favor it. Oh, he's missing a color. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, unfortunately for you, that's probably gonna die. Yeah, let's just go all in. And we'll Finest Hour whatever he blocks, and hope he doesn't have a Finest Hour of his own. Actually, I care about that unit. I changed my mind. I'm just gonna let it die. Because I can still kill this unit with Vera's favor, and now I can save the Finest Hour to protect one of my units. He's dead on board. If he has a blocker, then he's got an extra turn to live. Oh, what? That's probably not the best play. Oh, 0 to play. Sure. I'm still attacking for 4. I don't believe he has sweepers, so let's just go ahead and overextend a little bit. Because if he plays a harsh roll, this Bartholo will still live, and that will kill him. So it's pretty safe. And by doing this, I can go a little bit wider. If for whatever reason he gets to kill both my Bartholos, which is really unlikely, but okay, he gets rid of 1. That's not good enough. Not good enough by a lot. That's not good enough. Oh, unless he has a 0 to cast 1? No. Because the cost reduction went to his staff. Otherwise, that would have been pretty scary. And when I say cost reduction, I meant the Heart of the Vault -2 cost reduction. It went into his staff, so. This hand's a little slow, but my 2, 3, 4 drops are all pretty decent, and I'm going first, and I have all the colors that I need. Yeah, it's not as explosive as I would like this deck to be, but I think it's good enough. I don't need this Diplomatic Seal because I have all the colors, all the influences that I need already in my hand. Okay, so let's just play Bartholo. Yeah, turn 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, perfect curve. Although Maktos is likely not going to be big enough against these colors here. They're going to have bigger and better units than I do. Back for 2. The Stone Powder Alchemist is very good in a race situation because I can block one of his big units and getting a little bit of life. Huh. That's very unexpected. So this is more of a value mid-range deck, not a super aggressive one. He is going to get a lot of value over the long course of the game, if the game lasts that long. Yeah, attack for 2. So on turn 5, I'm just going to play the Gem Blade onto Bartholo rather than playing the Unblockable. Okay. No blocks. Okay. Another Bartholo. So Gemblade, swing. He's just gonna chump block here, which is fine. Drew another 2. So when he has so many 2/1 flyers, this oh no, it's a cockroach deck. Interesting. He's gonna overwhelm me pretty quickly here, so I do need to kill him relatively soon. This 2/2 can block more damage next turn, so but the earlier he dies, the more likelihood that I might actually get the destiny trigger, so why don't we just go ahead and do that. See how lucky we get. 1 in 10 chance, right? So I kind of want to use the Minotaur Life Hoop as a surprise, because I attack him for 5, goes to 9. Then the following turn I attack him for 10 and he dies. So that seems like a pretty good idea. It's exactly the same if I played Light Hoop this turn, attack him for 10, but this way it's a little bit more defensive because I'm able to hold back Mactos to block his units, so it's he's less likely to attack me, and he doesn't know he's dead, right? So it's a little bit better this way, I think. Yeah, he's 100% dead because he's 1 mana left. He's not going to be able to interact with my unblockable units. And see, now he can't really attack with everything because I have now 2 blockers. So let's see. This is 10, 12 damage. I'm at 14. I pretty much have to block something. I don't imagine 1 mana is enough to kill my Macto here, so let's just block the 3/3. Okay, and he dies on this turn. This is a pretty close game, though. My draw has been very unexplosive, if that's a word. Let's just go in with that as well. Okay, very good. I don't know about my opponent's deck. I mean, I think Crown's fine. The 2/1 hatchlings are fine, but I wouldn't run the 2/6 warp units. That seems to be an interesting choice. I'm not sure if I can stand behind that one. Game number 4. Queues are still really fast. It really goes to show how many people are playing this event. 2 Justice, definitely not good enough. I need the multicolor lands. That's kind of a multicolor land, I guess. Once again, I don't get to play this on turn 1. I don't get to play this on turn 2. It's like not getting the faction bonus. The multi-faction bonus. And he's going first. Oh. Seek Power. Perhaps it's a more defensive mid-range deck. Not defensive, but more of a mid-range deck as opposed to be the more aggressive version. Romulus. Okay, so this gives me the shout that I need. Unfortunately, just the 1 drop. And he went first, so I'm 2 turns behind because of this. Oh, gross. So I'm gonna have to remove that. An attack for 2. Good thing I have that Slay. And also good thing he doesn't have a removal spell on the same turn. Okay, so his Macto there. So I do want the land more than anything, so let's go ahead and Bear's Favor. Now I have the option to slay his Macto or simply play my Bathalo. If I slay the Macto, then I can attack for 5. But I'm actually thinking of just go ahead and do this. Oh no, he gains 8 life. That's not a good thing for an aggro deck like mine. I mean, the good news is when I slay it now, I get a little bit more value out of it, but still, ooh, 8 life, it's a lot. Okay, I'm okay with him attacking me for 8 again. I'd rather just develop my board so that when I do use the slay, I can go in for a lot of damage. Oh god, that's strong. Good thing I play Macdo though, because this is a trade I will gladly make. Wait, is it a trade I'll gladly make? Because on the following turn I attack him, I can Finest Hour anything he blocks, and I don't lose my unit. I just take an extra 5, which is fine. I take 13 going to 5. That also means I die to a top deck Icaria. But if I block and trade here, I slay, swing back for... Alright. Oh no. My computer is lagging. Oh jeez. I panicked because my computer was... That's kind of funny, actually. Alright, let's kill his Macdo now. Make my attack. Let's play this other one. And hope I don't lag out, because I almost lagged out there. He's got nothing. Hope there's no tricks. Oh, no, he conceded. Alright, good. That was pretty lucky, though, that I panicked and blocked with Macdo. And then it came back on the next turn. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, I guess. I'm a little worried about playing the rest of my games now that I almost lagged out that game. I'm wondering if I should wait a little bit. Whatever. Okay, that's game number 5, I believe. No, the seal has made this hand not good. But otherwise, this hand is pretty decent, so let's just keep it. I really hope I draw a Sigil. That would be the best draw. Because then I curve out perfectly. Oh no, it's an aggressive red deck. Oh, perfect. Thank you, deck. Alright, now I'm feeling pretty good. You can torch this, that's not a big deal. Because I have 2 more units. It does slow me down, but I do have 2 more units. The next turn, I'm just going to play both of my Oak Keepers. Oh, he thought about it long and hard and decided not to torch it. That might be a mistake. Because what I could... Now that I know he has a torch in his hand, I may just put the Bloodletter on it and attack. It becomes a 5-4, and then on the following turn, I can play the Oath Book and the Oath Keeper. And I think my opponent will be losing pretty quickly after that. Putting the Bloodletter on it does give him an opportunity to vanquish it, but I think it's a lot more likely that he plays with Sword of Icaria. Alternatively, I can play Bartholo instead, and then Bloodletter Bartholo next turn. Which I think is going to be my play. No, attack for this. Then this, making this basically unbeatable. Out of the Sword of Icaria range by a lot. or Bartholo, which is safer. Gonna play Bartholo. 50-50. I actually don't know because either line is weak to something in his deck or something that could be in his deck. The first line is a lot weaker to a Vanquish. The second line, which is playing Bartholo, is a lot weaker to a sort of Icaria this turn. But he needs it this turn. Because next turn it'll be too late. And it looks like he doesn't have it this turn. That's fine, I'll take 3 and get a Warcry trigger. I guess once I have these cards in my hand and a Bartholo in play this early in the game and Bartholo survives, I don't think that deck can race it. Unless it draws a Deep Forge Plate and plays it next turn. But I believe I'm in a very good shape right now. I play the letter instead of the Oath Book because the letter gives +3 right away, and the Oath Book builds up 1 at a time, so it's actually much slower in terms of damage. My opponent can't block this, so I wonder what he's tanking about. Or maybe I'm lagging. I hope I'm not lagging. See, now it's a 6 or 5/5. Sort of Icaria won't do it, and the Rune Hammer won't do it. If he puts a Deep Forge Plate onto his... Nah. Oh, it's a 0 mana card. Okay, so he can still put a Deep Forge Plate on here. He may put the Deep Forge Plate onto the Fearless Nomad, though, because it's Overwhelm. I'm not gonna block. I'm at 28 life. He says 4 mana that he's choosing. Oh, he could have that spell that gives him double damage and lifesteal, which can be problematic. Ooh, that is a good draw. But I think I'm still just gonna do this. It's a 2-turn clock, and he definitely can't kill me next turn. He's tanking again with his instant spells. What could it be? What if he had like multiple? Oh no! So he's dead. There's no way he can kill me this turn, right? Especially because I'm chump blocking this. He has 1 mana open. There's no way he can stop a Bartholo, and I can do with the Finest Hour in my hand, I can do 9, and then I just need 1 of the Oathkeeper to survive, and then he dies. Yep. So he is 100% dead here. Uh-oh. Am I lagging? What does he have? I'm kind of scared. He's been pausing on every combat. He never did show me what he had in his hand. That's an instant. But he never used. Like, if it's a torch, he would just kill one of the Oath Keepers, probably, to mitigate some damage. If it's a Finest Hour, I guess you could justify not using it, because you want to use the Finest Hour to knock off the Aegis after you draw in a removal spell. But, yeah. My opponent also made a really big mistake. He shouldn't have put his Hammer of Might onto the Recano... Wait, no, the Champion of Glory. Because I have 3 chump blockers, right? You would definitely put it onto the unit with Overwhelm. Because then the damage comes through no matter what. I have a bunch of 1/1s. So I think that was a mistake on my opponent's part. But that wouldn't have made a difference in the outcome of the game. This is a really bad first few turns of play, but I have some faith that I'll be drawing into some better cards. Oh, wait a minute. I can't play the Bully on turn 1. I can only play the Oathkeeper in turn 1. No, this is much worse. Okay, this is fine. If he doesn't enter Bartholo, I can get a Falchion on it on turn 4. In the interest of curving out, I think I will play this. Wait. Then I don't get. Then I won't have the mana to play. No. I have to do it this way because I want the Diplomatic Seal to be a shadow. Oh, I can't. I made a mistake. No matter what I do, this can't be a shadow if I want to play Bartholo on turn 2. I am an idiot. So let's just make this a shadow and then not play Bartholo and play the Stone Powder Alchemist and then follow up with 2 Makdoses. Oh, that was... I mean, no line of play is going to allow me to play Bartholo on turn 2 and use the Diplomatic Seal as a shadow, I don't think. So, maybe the mistake didn't cost me too much. So... I feel like that deck has a lot of ways to knock the Aegis off. So maybe I'm better off playing the Stone Powder Alchemist, followed by the Makdo. It's also more mana efficient. Yeah, let's just stem the bleeding a little bit. If he plays another Desert Marshal, I'll be very glad I did. So I made the right play. I think my next play was just Makdo would probably draw out. There's another unit. He has so many units that can knock the Aegis off, making this a really bad unit against him. So maybe my way to victory is actually just a a Makdo with a Falchion on it. This deck is very good. Alright, so let's hope that this Makdo can hold back at least these 3 units. I'll take the 6, or I might even chump block. Yeah, what? Oh wow, he is not afraid. He has a Finest Hour, perhaps? So he does. Oh jeez, I'm so close to dying here. Now I don't even have a unit to put the Falchion on. This is not good. This is not good. I can play Makdo here and block 2 units, but he kills me no matter what. I really screwed up. Perhaps I should have thought about it a little longer. Chump block the 7/7 and then attack back for 9 and gain 9 life. But I think that will still kill me because he attacks me for 16. So if I put the Falchion on this, I can attack for 6. They trade, I go to 10, and then he attacks me for 13. There's no play here that lets me live, right? Yeah, there is no play here that lets me live. Maybe he forgets to attack me. Nope, he did not forget to attack me, and I'm dead. That Finest Hour really killed me. And it had to be a Finest Hour too. Any other card in this hand, I think I would have been okay. Actually, all of his units do 3 damage. What I should have done was block his 3/2 with my Makdo. That way, even if he has a Finest Hour, it's a trade at best, and I would survive the next turn. So that's actually just a misplay. Yeah, so I should have blocked a 3/2 for sure. This is not a great hand. Whether or not that changed the outcome of the game, I don't know, but a misplay is a misplay, so we should recognize it as such. No, I need a land. Oh, let me draw a Sigil, please. Plain Sigil, all I ask for. This is not looking good. I also don't have a unit in my hand, and I can't play this removal spell on the turn 3. And any weapon he draws now is going to be big enough to beat my Bartholo. Possibly even beat it with a finest hour, because the sword will be a 5. Yeah, the sword is a 5/4, which still kills the Bartholo. Oh, gross. Alright. Land, please? I don't think land does anything. Alright, I think this game is over. Alright, we're onto a very quick 5-2, and one more game and we're out. But we do have to accept the fact that that's the kind of deck that I've chosen to play. This deck has a lot of conditional cards. There's a lot of weapons, there's a lot of protects, there's a lot of finest hours, there's Oathbook. I would say close to 50% of the deck is just conditional cards that don't do anything on their own. You have to have a unit. So it's very weak to removal. If they remove your first couple of units, you may very well be drawing dead for the next 3, 4, 5 turns. So by the virtue of picking this deck, we have chosen to play a bit of a high variance deck. So we shouldn't be surprised when the variance comes to bite us. Yes, that's good. So let's start with this. That was a mistake. I think I should have started with Diplomatic Seal on Justice, because now if I drew a dual land, it would come into play depleted. Wow. I don't want to kill this thing. Let's just play the Oathbook. Oh, I think the obsidian armor that it produces is also one to play. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. Okay, now we can protect it with a giant growth. I mean, a finest hour. These colors can very well be playing a Sword of Icaria. Oh, hammer. Yeah, that's fine. I'll still protect it. It's too bad that I don't kill the hammer and don't do damage to him, but at least my Bartholo survives, right? Attack. There's no way I'll block. Yep. Okay, drawing the land is not bad. So I could actually just Varus. I think I'll save the Varus favor for a rainy day. I don't need a second shadow just yet. I will get punished if I draw a Magdos next turn and I want to play it, but I think I can live with that risk. Okay, now I still have another finest hour in case he plays another weapon. And I'm never gonna kill this 2/2. I will kill the Medusa that he's gonna play though. Uh-oh, he has 2 removal spells. Not good, not good. Where's to protect when I need it? Ah, no. Okay, that's not good. Because we have no more units. It's the only one we've drawn. Come on, draw one more unit, please. Any unit. Yeah, this one's very good. This one can't attack through that. Oh no, I can. It becomes a 4/4 when I attack. It's very good. Yeah. 4/4, 7/7. I can attack through both of these. I'm not sure my opponent wanted to do that, because he knows I have 2 Oathbook in play. I do get kind of punished. Oh well. Let's go attack. If he blocks, do I trade or do I pump? Because I have a Magdos in my hand now. I don't need this. Let's just trade it. Oh, wait. I can't play the Magdos this turn. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I should have thought about it a little bit longer. I definitely should have finest houred it. Because it's a 4/4, it's pretty good. And on the following turn, I play Macdo and attack with it again, and it becomes a 6/6. And when it comes back, even if he kills it, it's a 6/6. Much, much better than just having a finest hour in my hand and no units in play. I don't know why I thought I could play Macdos after it dies. Clearly, I didn't have the Shadow. So, 2 turns ago, I said that it will come back to bite us. It did come back to bite us. Due to a series of events and a misplay on our part. I hope he doesn't have a Medusa and a removal spell. Oh, okay. That's okay. I'm not afraid of the 4/1 hammer. And I'm certainly not afraid of the Throne Warden, although it does buy him some time. The Artisan is actually the most annoying card because with the Artisan being cast a second time, his weapons will get significantly better. I'm going to go ahead and block this. Sure, let's just pop it. Oh yeah. Wait, is it 1 or 2 to cast? Oh, whatever. I think it's still 2 to cast. Interesting. I don't know if I need to play the land, but there's nothing in my deck that benefits from lands, I don't think. So let's just play it out. I took out the district infantries, so I... Oh, that's fine. As long as you're not silencing it, that's more than fine. Yeah, the mistake I made really come back to bite us, because I think he should be 6 life lower had I didn't make that mistake and I finest houred the alchemist that turn. Oh no! Why did I... I knew he got the hammer back, yet I still ran the Bartholo into it. Just horrendous playing on my part. I can slay this, or I can wait for... Well... I'm just gonna slay this, because... he can play the Throne Warden. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna wait for a second removal spell to double removal to Throne Warden. I'm just gonna hope that I get into one of my cards, one of my revenge cards to block with. Ah, no. Yeah, see, had I been patient and not be an idiot, I could have played Bartholo and then this on it in the same turn, and he wouldn't be able to kill it. As it is, I am dead next turn. Very few things can save me. And this is certainly not one of them. Because even with the Bloodletter, it's only a 4/4. He can kill it. And then I die on the attack. Yeah, so that misplay, 2 misplays this game, cost me this game, I think. Maybe I should spend a little bit more time thinking about my plays. So we lost, I think, 3 in a row, and we got knocked out of the tournament at 5-3 record after going 5-0 because of a series of bad plays, I think. That's too bad. It is 3:30 though. I'm pretty tired. Perhaps I shouldn't be playing games like this at 3:30 in the morning. Maybe I should wait until the morning when I get fully rested and most alert. Yeah, I'm dead no matter which way you play it. What? How rude. Yeah, so we went off to a very good start, 5-0, and then we went 0-3. Regardless, I hope the videos were enjoyable. I think we played 8 games, so I think that should showcase what the deck is capable of. and it could. I hope you can see that I may have been able to win more games and gone 7x had I not made some pretty silly mistakes. But also maybe exposed some of the weaknesses of the deck as well. Like I said, not a huge creature count, a lot of conditional cards. You do need to draw the right combination of them and the right mixture of them in the right order as well. You can't draw all the weapons and pumps and protects and then draw the units after. You have to draw the right units first and then pump it with the weapons and finest hours and stuff like that. So it is not the most consistent, and there will be games where we suffer from variance. But as always, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, give me a like, subscribe if you want to see more content from me, and if you want to browse my channel, there are a lot of other videos you can look through. And thank you very much for watching.